This game between Magnus Carlsen and Nepomniachtchi in the 2024 Champions Chess Tour Finals showcases Magnus' mastery in transitioning from a balanced middle game into a highly favorable endgame. In this position, Nepomniachtchi opts for the semi-tarash, a flexible and dynamic response to d4. Black aims to simplify the center while maintaining activity. White develops pieces actively, pinning the knight and preparing for central action. Black's doubled pawns on the f-file are a slight structural weakness. White gains a small but lasting advantage. In this position, White centralizes rooks, pressuring the d-file and preparing to challenge Black's pawns. In this position, White trades knights to weaken Black's pawn structure. Black's central pawns are now less flexible. In this position, White improves piece activity. Black's weaknesses, d5 and e6, become evident. In this position, White gains queenside space. Black's knight maneuvers but cannot eliminate all weaknesses. White sacrifices the b5 pawn to activate the rook and dominate the queenside. Black counters by threatening White's pawns, but White's activity outweighs material. In this position, a critical simplification. White transitions to an advantageous rook endgame. In this position, White wins a key pawn, while Black attempts counterplay by activating the rook. Carlsen targets Black's kingside pawns, creating dual threats with pawns and the rook. In this position, white's king becomes an active piece, while black's rook struggles to contain white's pawns. In this position, white creates two powerful passed pawns. The h and e pawns march down the board. In this position, Carlsen's pawns are unstoppable. Black's pieces cannot coordinate effectively. In this position, Carlsen uses the queen and rook to dominate. Black's position collapses. After this move, Nepo resigns as white's queen and king dominate. Checkmate is inevitable.